All right, Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Also, I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that did teach us this truth. And peace and salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect. Back at it with another epistle about the Lord being all powerful, holding all power, and having faith in that power from getting your bills paid, quote unquote, because our people, that's all they care about here in Babylon is as long as they bills paid, it's all good. Till all the way up to flying, parting seas, great bodies of water, things like that. We have to remember our Lord wills that power, and we want to make sure that we're doing what we need to do so that the Lord will be with us and bless us with that power. First and foremost, to have mercy and pardon us for our transgressions and give you your daily bread. All right. Give you the ability to quote unquote pay your bills, pay your debt, etc., all the way up into this coming tribulation where the Lord said he was going to lift up a standard when the enemy comes in like a madman, sparing none. All right. When it's time for that mark of the beast to be implemented, and we reject it, hey, the enemy's gonna seek to kill us, man. And some brothers are gonna be martyrs, and some brothers the Lord is gonna bless with spiritual power. But we have to understand what the Lord is capable of. So, got a couple precepts, to nail that point home. This is Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. So the good, the evil, all right, in literal light and dark, the moon, the sun, darkness, light. The Lord has done all these things. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahweh, do all these things. There it is, man. So the coming evils, that's gonna be bestowed upon us, that comes from the Lord. And actually, knowing that, you should have comfort, especially when you're giving diligence to make your calling and election sure. You should feel a certain level of protection, man, during a time of great evil. And remembering that it's the Lord that brought this great evil upon the earth. When this World War III pop off, we got to remember it is Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, that sanctioned this world war. All right. Of persecution, all these things, man. It's the Lord that does these things, man. And if the Lord created, he can also deliver you, provide a way out of it. The Lord created this wicked ass man to do these wicked ass things, and for us to be in subjection under this wicked ass man. But never forget that if the Lord put us in captivity, he can also deliver us, from this captivity, from the manipulation, the confusion, the lies. The Lord he's already shown us that by blessing his elect, his hopeful elect, with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right, through all the muck and mire of confusion that is Babylon the Great, that is this earth. The Lord showed his power by letting his hopeful elect wake up, starting with starting with Yahweh Shai, man. All right, on down. All right, to every brother down to little old me, man, to be able to understand Bible prophecy, to be able to break it down, to be able to teach it. That's likened unto a miracle if you really care. If you're really concerned about Yahweh Shema Shai, man, that's like unto a miracle for us to wake up and to come out of all that confusion that is the earth, okay? That is Babylon the Great, so-called United States, man. But again, we just have to remember it's the Lord that does these things, man. All right? Same thing, back that up in Deuteronomy 32 and 39, and it reads, see now that even I am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. So there's no serial killers. There's no nigga that's killing the ops. All right, it is really the Lord. So that boy Von, they called him King Von. We don't like to call no nigga king, but he's not with us no more. But they was around here, and they still do. They praise him for being a murderer, man. But little do he know, and little do the idiots know, that boy ain't got nobodies. All them Chicago crazy. I mean, it's happening everywhere in the United States. All that violence, man. All right. They don't have anybody's, man. They don't have nobody. They've killed nobody because the Lord is telling us he's the one that does that, man. You guys are just vessels for the will of Yahweh Shema Hawashai. You were just a vessel used to bring judgment and to rid that spirit off of the earth, man. You had nothing to do with that, man. And that's very, very important for us to know because, hey, man, they're going to come at us. All these idiots, man. Our own families are going to try to, turn their back on us, turn us in. Jake, he gonna seek to take our lives, seek to steal from us, seek to rob us and things like that. And of course, Esau, Edom, and the rest of these heathen nations gonna seek to kill us as well, man. And we have to remember who's the one that does this, man. It's the Lord that allow you to get, put to sleep or not, man. All right. So we have to, again, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. Give that diligence to make sure that you're on the right hand side of Yahweh Shema Hawashai and that you out the way, man, when all these things coming and that the Lord will be with you. Again, I wound and I heal. So any disease that anybody has ever caught, all the cancer, all the pestilences that go out, the breast cancer, prostate cancer, diabetes, HIV, AIDS, the STDs, man. That's all anybody, brothers in their younger days may have contracted some of these, judgments from sexual immorality, man, or just dealing with a nasty woman, period. Guess what, man? It is the Lord that saw fit to give you, to afflict you with that disease, man. You know what I mean? You have to remember that. So all these diseases, man, come from Yahweh Shema Shai. And if you happen to be healed from it, that comes from Yahweh Shema Shai. So that tells us we need to be reverencing the Lord 24/7 because he's in control of all things, man. When we're sick, we pray to Yahweh Shema Shai. When we're healed, we pray to Yahweh Shema Shai and give thanks, man. Is there any that can deliver out of my hand? So when it's up and your number is called for whatever the Lord wants, it's up. If you meant to go to jail like your boy Little Durk, a rapper, if y'all don't know or not, he's a rapper, but he's getting ready to face some severe judgment, man. Just like P. Diddy and these guys, man. Who can deliver? Did that money deliver them out of those chains, man? I'm sure it could. But who's in charge, man? Like if Diddy wanted to pay, like, cause money, man, there's as far as the earth go, man, everything has a price. Hell, we were bought with a price. You know what I mean? Everything has a price, man. Make no mistake about it, man. So, like, if them boys wanted to get out of jail and there was a way for them to pay their way out, I'm sure they would be able. But guess what? The Lord is teaching us, man. Is there any that can deliver out of my hand? When you're in the Lord's hand for judgment, there's nobody that's coming to save you, man. All right? Nobody can deliver you out of that jail, that situation, whatever it may be, a car accident, whatever it is, getting sick, getting cancer, all these things, man. Nobody can deliver if it's the will of Yahweh Bahashem and Hawashai to do these things. And that's very, very important for us to remember as we get closer and closer to Jacob's trouble, man. All right. Just like, you could have no power over us unless it was given to you by, Yahweh, by Hashem and Hawashai for us, So anybody that comes against us during now up until, our deliverance, man, we have to understand that it comes from Yahweh Hashem Hawashai. And whether we be martyrs or whether the Lord let it kick their ass or escape, it's all for the glory of Yahweh Hashem Hawashai, man. All right. Let's go to the book of 1 Samuel. 2:6. And it reads, the Lord killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. Check this one out. The Lord with Yahweh maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up. So it is Yahweh Shem Hawashai, which keeps me angry in relation to these sports players that are rich. If they're not like filthy stinking rich as it relates to, Esau, Edom, Yahweh, Shemal Shai, they're well off enough, man, to not have to worry so much so from living paycheck to paycheck if they live within their means, man. You know what I mean? Now the elite, top athlete, obviously they're 50 stinking rich, man. But you have to remember who made these people rich. The Lord made us poor, but the Lord say the last shall be first, the first shall be last. So it's actually a good thing for us, not to get it all right now. Cause all those NFL players, man, I spoke on this a lot, man, because it's a pet peeve of mine. These, especially, the NBA players, the baseball players, soccer players. I mean, they walk around, especially the Israelites that play. Man, I don't see anything else on this earth, man, that's closer to looking like a son of God than these guys. I mean, they're beautiful men, right? They have stature. I mean, no homo. Hate I you have to say that, but you know what I mean. Beautiful Israelite men, man. Come on, it is what it is. All right. They got stature, whether it's height or just strength and muscles and things like that, man. They out there, of course, they got the money to present themselves in a certain way with jewelry, and they're able to get fake teeth, and have these perfect teeth, and the talent, man, and the fame and all these things, man. You would think that these guys were the sons of God, man, because I think about looking at it in the eyes of a child or a woman. I mean, it was just Jalen Hurt, man, is what got me doing this epistle, bro. I woke up and I saw him, I don't know what he was talking about. I don't know what they was talking about, but it came across my feed, and I was just saying, man, like, just really just coming in the spirit of truth, man. Like, and the reason why I was just coming in the spirit of truth, because I had this little issue with my little friend about pride, and how at one point in time I remember hearing her say, baby, I think I'm the finest female on earth. And I really had to, like, convey it in such a way where she shouldn't be thinking like that, man. She should, be in a humble spirit, because obviously she's not the finest thing walking on the earth. And before I said that to her, I prefaced it by saying, I'm not, in my profession, I'm not the finest, strongest guy walking on the earth, which is why we strive for this kingdom, which is why we strive for, that perfection, man. Yahweh Shem Shah in the process, man, because I was thinking about that Jalen dude, man. I don't see nothing that a child or a woman would say, because everything that the Lord has blessed this guy with is what the earth cares about: size, stature, money, beauty. He has it all. Talent. And then I look at myself and my body deteriorating, and I fast through the spirit and power Yahweh Shema Shah, so my weight ain't up. And man, it gets exhausting watching these niggas get in. Man, I'm putting, if need be, it's gonna get addressed. These celebrities, these athletes, it's gonna get addressed, man, through the spirit. And make no mistake about that, because I've had it. I don't want to watch another NFL game in relation to going to the kingdom. We don't need to watch another Super Bowl, man. We don't need to see another NBA finals when our own people, mind you, and this is my biggest pet peeve, I could understand more if it was Esau Edom up there shining, Jason Momoa ass looking niggas, these Brad Pitt looking ass niggas, you know what I'm saying? But I just don't understand, and it's almost like I'm jealous, and make no mistake, I don't care nothing about being jealous. The Lord taught us not to covet, I don't desire, what they have. I want to be the Lord's hopeful elect of that 144,000, which is better than what the Lord gave them. But I am righteously jealous, man, that our own people are shitting on us like this, man. They got it all, man. Some of those professional sports players, man, they got all the women after. Again, they got all the money. That they need to have a decent life. You feel me? They can travel at will. They get reverence and worship everywhere they go. They can get free stuff everywhere they go. Again, they actually have talent, and that's like important for a man to have talent, man. Obviously, the Lord, first and foremost, we care about our spiritual gifts and our spiritual talents, but um, I, you know, Again, they got stature, and it's just hard to watch day in, day out, month in, month out, year in, year out, of our own people who supposed to still be in motherfucking captivity to get plastered in front of our face and shit on us like that. While the real son of Yahweh, we last, man, we get shitted on. I know good and damn well that that's part of the process, but I'm not gonna sit here and lie no longer. That shit made me jealous, bro. Like righteously jealous. I don't like that. Knowing starting from Yahweh Shai to the apostles and elders on down, man. All right. All the brothers that been martyrs, man. These clown ass niggas ain't died for Yahweh Hashem and Yahweh Shai, man. You know, these niggas ain't fighting for the Lord. Why do they get all this, and why are we living paycheck to paycheck? You know, why are we suffering? Why are we starving? Why is our bodies deteriorating? Why don't we have no women, that reverence us, that, we the last, man? And it's a great thing, keep us motivated. When I'm at the point now, I'm finna push this line, boy, because I'm ready. I'm tired of it. I'm ready to go home, and I'm ready for things to be in their rightful order. These niggas ain't served the Lord a day in their life, man. Stop playing. Not the truth, and not in the spirit of truth. They may believe in the God of the Bible as it relates to an idol, but they don't really believe in the true powers. The true name is Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. But nigga 6'8", you know what I mean? A bank account full of money, got all the cars, all the women, family, all this shit, taking vacations and shit, man, while we suffering, man. They got us effed up. The people got us effed up, man. But again, I wanted to, it was just on my spirit to reiterate who's in charge and who gave it to them, man. And it's for a reason, man. Hey, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. That's what they say, right? So the Lord really, ultimately, I could just see it that way. He's just letting them get puffed up so he can make an example out of them. But man, I pray and I hope that he does it sooner than later. You know what I mean? Because I like, come on, man. Again, I can understand if it was Esau Edom more than our own people. I don't understand how we supposed to be in captivity and so many of our people are prospering like that. They're rich and famous. They got all this skill, talent, and stature and status, man. It's crazy why the majority of us just are live like we supposed to, like we still in captivity to this very day. That's a beautiful thing because it's the truth. How did you niggas get off the boat? How'd y'all niggas like sidestep this judgment of captivity? These niggas live better than a lot of Edomites, man. That's crazy. But we have to remember, it's the Lord that made that man rich. Just like you at any point in time, man. You could hit the number. All right. You could get financial blessing from your how about Shema Shai. That's not something that we really, our spirit really has us desiring. We desire the kingdom, first and foremost. So we don't really, the spirit doesn't lead us to pray and desire things like that. But make no mistake about it, the scriptures is telling us the Lord, in verse 7, the Lord maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up. And ultimately, man, starting with the nation of Esau, Edom, how they're supposed to be, the earth was given into his hand and how he's rich right now, man, especially the so-called elite. Well, guess what? It's the Lord that made them rich, and the last is going to be first and the first is going to be last. So they're going to be brought down low and poor, during the time of the reign of Yahweh Shai and the Israelites. And guess what? Our poor selves, our piss poor selves, poor body ass, malnourished asses, we're gonna be, 10 times better, a hundred times what the Lord say. You get 100-fold for those sacrifices, man. The Lord said we get 100-fold, so we'll look 100 times better. We'll have 100 times the more wealth. We'll have 100 times the stature, the power, the beauty, the women, the children, all these things. It's a hard pill to swallow right now, man, because it's real. It's real. It's one thing just to say, oh, I'm good. But when you really live in it, man, oh man, it bites. It bites and it hurts, man, every step of the way. But that is our hope in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, that he's gonna wipe away all of our tears, man. All of this complaining, all of this fuckery, which is the wrong niggas getting the glory, which is Esau Edom, 2/3 of our people getting all the glory when the true sons haven't, starting with Yahweh Shai, haven't every mouth hasn't confessed and every knee hasn't bowed to Yahweh Shai yet. So our big brother, our savior, our king, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, even he hasn't gotten his full respect yet. So you see where I'm coming with the spirit of righteous jealousy when the one that we serve and reverence on a daily basis, Malak Yahweh hasn't even got his for we still here fighting for the king, man. He don't need us to do it, but this is the way he set it up. We still fighting and professing and confessing his name amongst these idiots, man. And everybody's not listening to us when we say, the name Yahweh he's king. Everybody doesn't hearken into that and say, yes, yes, Yahweh is king. No, no, no. It's a lot of niggas that scoff and mock. And, a lot of them will, be celebrities and shit like that, man. You know? So, again, it's really annoying and it's really vexing, all right, to see our own people shit on us like that, man. Like, who the hell are you guys is what I'm trying to figure out. Who are you NFL players, man? And why did the Lord give you all of that, man? Fine, like, if but I'm saying, as it relates to us, like their stature, man, being that big. Yeah, some brothers, have a little stature about themselves, but come on, man, you see, all most of the brothers, we about the same size, man, about the same height. Some brothers big, some brothers small, man, but overall, man, the Lord didn't really bless us to look like a whole big NFL team or a big NBA team, man. He gave it to, you know those idiots, for his will, his reasoning. I really, it's above my pay grade. I'm just speaking on operator level, the things that I see as it relates to my spirit and my perception. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like that Yahweh was homeless, man. We damn near homeless, and that they have multiple mansions and dwelling places, man. Or if not multiple, just at least one good one. The ability to do that. Look at the luxury apartments Eve lives in, man. I got my little friend. She getting over her damn self, man. Finna get a luxury apartment, a brand new, nobody lived in, no spirits up in that motherfucker, right? And for the free. You know what I mean? Rent free just cause she worked there. That's cool. You know what I mean? That's cool. I ain't hating. I don't covet it. But I am saying, like, and I know, like, she hasn't repented for her whoredoms, man. Yeah, and we've talked about some of her whoredoms and things like that, man. And she still has a very haughty attitude. And I'm like, man, wow. It seems like everybody's getting blessed but us. And I don't get it twisted. We are aware of our daily bread, etc. But I mean, the biggest blessing that we desire, come on, is our perfection. We want our time to shine. We want our power. We want to do those miracles, man. We want the rest of the heathen nations and 2/3 to bow before Yahushua and us as well. You know what I mean? We haven't got there yet, so it's gonna bite. It's gonna hurt. It's what the scriptures say, man. Wisdom driveth a wise man mad. When you know how things are supposed to be and you see in reality it's not like that, it's gonna piss you off. It's no need of us pretending. The Lord know our hearts anyway. He know I'm righteously jealous over these clowns. You know what I mean? They got all the girls. You can't even buy a bitch nowadays, man. Even from our apostles and elders on down, damn near suggesting, man, just to deal with a prostitute. I don't like that. I feel like we shouldn't have to. It shouldn't have to be like that. We shouldn't, because what the scripture, and if she's of another nation, but the scripture told us it shouldn't be no whores, or the daughters of Zion, man. So we can't really whore our own women out, man. And participate in prostitution, man. Hell no. Hell no. Maybe you can do that with the women of the other nations, but we can't do that against the daughters of Zion, man. Well, you got to rebuke that shit. You got to get her out the streets. You got to get her out of there, man. But everything is just absolutely effed up, man. But again, trusting the process, all right? Trusting the process. And Lord willing, man, we're gonna be okay, man, because the Lord is the one in control. But he did give us the script, and guess what's written in the script? It's written in the script, man. That the last will be first and the first will be last. And we hope that we're humble enough to be of that quote unquote last, and that the Lord will restore our nation, starting with Yahweh and his hopeful elect, man. And hopefully we'll be first, man, in our respective orders, of course. But in relation to these people, man, that got their gifts, man, because I'm very jealous about it, to be honest, man. Because I'm thinking and I'm pondering and I'm thinking and meditating, like, man, it's not a bad deal. Now, I'm not trying to trade in my hopeful crown for nothing. Don't get it twisted. When I'm saying it's like I'm compromising, giving up, or I'm just really venting through the spirit. I look at those NBA players and NFL players, and I'm like, man, not a bad gig, knowing that some of us gonna be martyrs anyway. Sure, our reward will be greater than theirs, but I say that in relation to there's a possibility we're gonna die anyway, man. You know, them niggas gonna die for sure. And there's a possibility even being of the Lord's hopeful elect will die. Now I'm looking at them. They get to be rich in captivity if they die, just like some of the Lord's own men are gonna die. Guess what gets to happen to them? They get to come back in the kingdom eventually as a child. And don't think that that is a light thing. All right, it's nothing to be compared, Lord willing, to the reward and the glory of the Lord's hopeful elect and that everlasting glory, because the Lord did teach us about that everlasting shame of you Israelites that didn't hearken. There's going to be everlasting shame to be brought into you. We're going to know, what you did, and that's a great thing, man. But they'll still be in the kingdom, my boy. So that's like double the blessing. I'm just keeping it 100. All right. It's like double the blessing. You get to be rich, famous, have stature, women of your choice. You have the pick of the women. All right. Your children are well taken care of. You don't have to worry about things like that. I'm not saying they're righteous children, but as far as like materialistic shit go, health, you know what I mean? Being able to afford health care and things like that go, you rich and famous, you good. So it's like, damn, you get that, all that, and we supposed to be in captivity, mind you. You get all that on this side. There's a high chance we're all dead anyway, whether we're doing the right thing or wrong. There's a great high chance that, we're gonna die anyway, and then you come back in the kingdom as a child. It's a blessing, bro. That's an amazing thing, man. We don't really desire that, but it's an amazing thing to be a child born into this glorious kingdom, to be a child and play out in the streets and to ride animals, and as a child, and to see the kingdom from the eyes of a child, and then grow in the kingdom, man. Don't think that it's a light thing, because once it's over, it's over. All right. Once the nation is back, they back. Once they're perfected, they perfected, and they may not be over that 144,000, but the same NFL players, bro, that's rich right now. Okay, they will be ruling over these other nations, man. So it's like double the blessing, man, and I don't like that. It is what it is. So only thing I can do is pray to Yahweh Shema Hawashai that he put a stop to it, and let them damn Israelites be captives like they supposed to be, right along with us. And if we running this thing, man, we running it, man. And I'm not gonna let them slide through the spirit and power Yahweh Shema Hawashai. You gonna get your ass down here. You gonna suffer right along with us, whether you are righteous or not. Same thing go for the women. I'm tired of they shit. I'm tired of them getting over. I'm tired of them popping their motherfucking mouth all day, every day, and nothing happens to them, man. So, with that being said, I'm just gonna leave it at that. We gotta put up more curses on these people, man. Now, we don't put up curses all willy-nilly. It's always the spirit that lead us to pray for these curses, man. But look how out of order our women are, man, and how they're getting away, quote unquote, because we know they're never gonna get away with it. But come on, man. There's still obviously whatever has happened to our women on a huge scale. All right, it's not enough to humble them, because they're most of them are still out here twerking, being puffed up, man. You know what I mean? So whatever type of judgment has happened, it ain't enough. So we gotta, convey this in a certain way to our power. So hopefully the Lord will do something, and just let prophecy come to play, and let the real ones rule. Because the fake ones are in charge right now. Esau, Edom, 2/3 of the nation of Israel, they're plastered in front of our faces as the rulers and the leaders, of the earth, man. And it ain't right. The wrong people are in charge right now, man. That's why the people are mourning. Wait till we do what we do, man. And yes, we are going to rule under Yahweh Shai, Lord willing, we make it with that rod of iron. We are going to be very austere if need be. And for a lot of you clowns, it's going to be a necessity to have that austere, serious spirit. Y'all not, ain't nobody busting a move. You not, we gonna know where you at all the time. You can't go here, without us knowing about it. I can't wait, man. I cannot wait. Same thing go for you 2/3, man. We on y'all ass too. Y'all won't be able to bust a grape in the kingdom without us knowing about it, either. And that is our hope. You know what I mean? That made me feel better just thinking about that, man, of what's coming to us, man. So don't covet, man. You can be righteously jealous. And the reason why I said that is because the Lord Yahweh himself, that's the first thing that he taught us about how he was, that he was a jealous power. He was a jealous God. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. So if the Lord is telling us, all right, that he jealous, why can't I be righteously jealous, man? Now you could covet, and you could have a jealous spirit to the point where it gets, a wicked, And you know what I mean? But if the Lord say he promised us this, then that is what we're shooting for. That is what our desire is to get the hell out of here, have Yahweh Shai come, take this place over, and to be under subjection under Yahweh Shai, man. And that's what we desire. And right now, this ain't it. So of course I'm jealous, because I don't understand how our people are prospering like that, supposed to be in captivity, and then they get to come back in the kingdom. So you spent your supposed to be captivity prospering. That's crazy. That's sick. That's sick. That made me sick. You know what I mean? Cause how you spent, we all supposed to be in captivity together. Y'all was living better than a lot of Edomites. In the name of what though? Folly, playing a game. You know what I mean? That's crazy. That's crazy, man. All right. Let's see. Book of Proverbs 15 and verse 3. The eyes of the Lord, Yahweh, are in every place, beholding the good, the evil, and the good, man. So that's a good thing to know, man. And how did the Lord do that? Via those holy angels, man. Those innumerable, to us innumerable. Of course, the Lord know the number of the angels, man. But yeah, there's angels watching, this earth, man. Everybody, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Beholding the evil and the good. So make no mistake, man, the Lord is aware of the wickedness of our people. He's aware of the whoredoms of our women. He's aware of this murderous spirit our young men have, that evil eye. He's the one that put these plagues and these curses upon us. Okay, and the same thing, call halal Yahweh Bahashim Shai, definitely goes for the good. So I don't think the Lord isn't aware of you going out on the highways and byways, or you doing your epistles and you're trying to edify, and you're able to take rebuke when need be. You're praying, you're fasting, all these things, man. Being brotherly, being charitable, keeping the law when the camera ain't on to the best of your ability. The Lord sees these things, man, via those holy angels, man. They're constantly reporting, taking it to Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is, intercession, making intercession on our behalf, because we can't come to the Father but through Yahweh Shai. So anything that we desire, hey, that is what Yahweh Shai is doing right now. High priest Yahweh Shai, King Yahweh Shai, all these things, man. All right. And call halal Malak Yahweh Shai. We have to remember that, man. All right, that the Lord is aware of these things. So just be patient. It's easier said than done. It sounds like, just I hate when people tell, just be patient, because it's hard, man. Being patient ain't easy, man, especially when you suffering. We're not saying that being patient and just say, oh, just be patient. Oh, just need to be patient. Nigga, please, we suffering, we hurting. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta really fight, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta really fight. Especially if the Lord unleash a couple spirits on you, you gotta know how to fight, man, because they'll wear you out, have you not want to do much. Having you feel like this work is in vain, having you feel like you're not doing enough, or not, because we could never do enough, but have you feel like the work that you do isn't helping, it isn't contributing. um you know what I mean? It just never stops, man. But hey, we have to remember, man, to trust in Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, and there is a great reward coming, man. So if we want to be better than, and we want to be better than them, let the Lord do it, and He's gonna do it in due time. I want to be better than 2/3. You know what I mean? I want to be better than Esau, Eden, better than these heathen nations, man. Under Yahweh Shai and my brothers in their respective order, man. Because there's an order to this, man. But yeah, man. We just gotta remember, man, who's in charge, man. Yahweh Shema Hawashai. He's the one that forms the light, creates the darkness, peace, evil, wounds, heal, make you rich, make you poor. So it will behoove us to trust in Him and to serve Him. Come in that fear, man, and it'll give you wisdom, and you'll know how to serve Yahweh Shema Hawashai to the best of your ability, and hopes that, hey, man, the Lord will bless you, because we just went into that. So if the Lord will make you rich or poor, how much more will He keep you balanced and give you just enough, man? You know what I mean? A little bit more, whatever you need is the whole point. Hey, the Lord, can and will do whatever he want to do. Nothing is impossible. So if you are an Israelite right now, and look, my bills ain't paid, I don't give a flying F about it. You understand me? I know if I do what I'm supposed to do through the spirit of power, the Lord gonna take care of it, man. I'm not stressing out about that high ass insurance, man. That high ass insurance going up. Nigga ain't never gotten a wreck in his life, man. And the shit just goes straight up. Man, they got me effed up. I ain't paying none of that shit. Not like don't not cause I can't, cause I don't have it right now. No, don't get it twisted. You don't get out here just being a fool and tempting the Lord by just saying the hell with stuff, because we still subject to payments. But the whole point is not to worry about it. And when you serving the Lord, bro, you don't worry about things, man, and you'll have some experience, man. See, I've been here before with Yahweh Shema Hawashai in the trenches, man, when it seemed like I don't know where my next meal is gonna come from, or it seemed like I don't know how I'm gonna get delivered out of this jail cell, etc., etc. And I seen the Lord through prayer, through faith, obedience, deliver me, from hunger, from poverty, from incarceration, man. So we have to remember that, man, through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shem Yahweh. So with that, I'll give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh Shem Yahweh. Till next time, shalom.